Hey everyone, Brett here, and sometimes I wear a hat. Let's cut right to the chase. I think xshot forgot to release blasters this year. Now we're in fall, there's a few months left of 2021, so they could surprise us, but I haven't seen anything from xshot. Have you? To be fair, there was one blaster, I believe, that was going to come out in 2021. It was a Dino Blaster. It was their Extinct. It's like a single shot pistol. I don't know if that really counts. I also haven't seen it in stores. I haven't seen it online, which is very odd because if I think about all the major companies like Nerf, Dart Zone, Buzzbee, at least the major companies that are able to sell things in stores and online, they've had quite a few different offerings that range from good to bad. But what is xshot actually doing then? And before we go even further, let's address the COVID elephant in the room. Oh, Brett, maybe they didn't release anything because of COVID. Okay, we're not talking about a delay in this case. We're talking about an absence of new blasters. There have been delays on blasters. We know that toys are a lower priority when it comes to getting things to store shelves. I understand that the pandemic is probably impacting Zuru Toys. I'm just saying that clearly it's impacting them more than other companies, or it's something else, or it's a mixture of both. Because let's jump back into 2020 when things were clearly very different, and let's explain why I'm wearing what I'm wearing and why I clearly look like a walking advertisement. I've had a positive relationship with xshot actually since before 2020. In 2019 they reached out after seeing I made a video about one of their blasters, and they sent me some new blasters to play with. They were okay, but then things really changed in 2020 when they officially welcomed me into their xshot league. I don't exactly know what the league is. It seems like it's a group of people that they're sending cool stuff to. What happened in 2020 was I got like 4 of these packages. The first one was pretty crazy. It was the Crusher box. It had a 1,000 round chain, it had 2 xshot crushers, and over a couple thousand darts in it. Now these are the old xshot darts, so they're not, amazing, but this box was quite big. The next one was a smaller Royale tackle box with a couple shirts in it, which is what you see here, and the tackle box is what you see behind me. Also in that box were some Chaos rounds, those red rival style rounds, and 2 of their new Royale meteor repaints. After that, well, that's one of my favorite ones, of course. That was the Dino box. It's a big green box that came with 4 Dino Attack blasters, a couple shirts, a couple glasses, and most importantly, 2 inflatable dinosaur costumes. I have not used those as much as I would like to, maybe more in the future, but I am so happy to have those in my possession. And finally, the end of 2020 was the massive briefcase containing gold blasters, which was supposed to be part of like a recreating a movie scene tie-in. To be fair, all of these boxes were meant to have some sort of advertising associated. They weren't saying anything contract-wise, like you didn't have to do this. They were sending it to you so that you could post that on some form of social media. But all of these were sent free of charge. It was very kind of them to do that. And then it was kind of quiet in the beginning of 2021. Didn't hear anything from them, didn't see any new blasters until summer of this year, when they actually did send out their latest xshot League box. And this is why I don't totally understand the xshot League, because while I clearly received a bunch of stuff in the past, I didn't actually get this one. That's why I don't have anything to show from that box myself. So I don't know if they hate me now, or they just felt like I didn't use their previous stuff well enough. They sent it to some other people, which is awesome for them. I'm not jealous, I'm just confused. It was a big inflatable X, which actually was kind of cool, but if it was here, it would take up literally all the space. There were a couple hats in there. Now that was the one thing I did want, and I have one now thanks to Captain Xavier because he didn't need 2. But also included in that box was something that prompted me to really look into making this video. The blasters they included in there were old. All their previous League boxes have been new blasters, making a way for creators to highlight and showcase some features of those new blasters before they really hit the market. Whereas this newest League box, it had 2 xshot micros, 2 Hawkeyes, and 2 Reflex 6s. All of those blasters are over 3 years old, so I'm kind of wondering, why is this what they're sending out now? Because it turns out, perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps they have been releasing some new blasters this year. Well, kind of. They've gone full Nerf with their repaints and reskins. Now even last year, the Dino Attack blasters those are reskins. They're Reflex 6 reskins. It's an old xshot Eliminator. I think it was the Eliminator from the Bug Attack line. They look different, but they're functionally the same. Now in 2021, what we have seen are some more Royale repaints. In 2020, the Royale line for the Orbit and for the Meteor, well, those were repaints. Obviously, those two blasters have been around for a while. I saw a Crusher repaint. It's called the Omega. It's red, but it's still the Crusher. But even on their own website now, they're showing off new Royale repaints for the Hawkeye, the Reflex 6, and the Kickback, which is kind of weird then. Why didn't they send the Royale repaints in this xshot League box instead? Looks like I waited just long enough for this to become a reality. Ri-Fi channel has a TikTok of the new xshot box containing the Royale repaints, a Reflex 6, Hawkeye, and even a Crusher with a special gold chain and gold darts. No idea if I'll get this one either, but I expect to see more very soon. There was one more repaint that dropped really recently, and you're gonna love this one. xshot and FaZe Clan, together at last. Oh boy, they painted them clear, guys. It's clear blasters now. You can do that. You can paint your blasters clear. We've got the Respawn, which is a Meteor repaint, and we've got the Rage Quit, which is an Orbit repaint. I've never hated names so much as I do now. Now, this is not the first time that xshot has gone full gamer mode. They partnered with Ninja before to release some exclusive repaints. So those are some of the general updates I can find when searching their website and the internet in general. Nothing really on Facebook to hint at new products. So let's check out their Instagram, because I feel like they're pretty active when I'm on Instagram. Oh, that's different. Well, that doesn't help me at all then, does it? So this happened actually fairly recently. To their nearly 10,000 followers on Instagram, this is what you see now. Everything else has been wiped clean. There are only 9 posts, 9 squares that make up Your Game, X. Link in bio, hashtag up your game, link in bio, up your game, link in bio, link in bio. And what is in their bio? Hashtag up your game with us on TikTok. This is a TikTok ploy? Good grief. Well, I commented on my favorite square, Uppy, or the beginning of Up Yours, and I asked, hey, xshot, are you releasing any new blasters soon? No response yet, so I'll keep you updated if they do respond. I'm just trying to find answers, man. I don't get what is going on. This marketing strategy is way over my head. They want us to go to TikTok. TikTok is where the goods are going to be. So come along, friends. I have made some other videos about TikTok in the past. Most of them have been Nerf focused. So for a slight update to a previous story, I didn't get into the Nerf hyper tourney, but you know what did happen? The one positive thing that did come of that, Nerf now follows me on TikTok. We have done it, everyone. Nerf now validates me. They don't, but they follow me on TikTok. Thank you, Sophie Lightning. Maybe she'll follow me from her actual account soon too. What does that mean? Not much. Other than to say, I follow xshot on TikTok already, and xshot doesn't follow me. So now Nerf will follow me, but xshot won't? Am I not good enough for you? I don't care that you didn't send me the most recent League box. Follow me on TikTok, darn it. I have my priorities in order, clearly. When I go to their page, I see a very familiar hashtag up your game with xshot. Nice. I'm sure that'll stick at some point. They seem like they've accumulated more followers recently. They must have had some good hits. But I see them post every now and then. Look, they're following 68 people. I could be 69. So let's browse through some of these, shall we? Let's see what they have to offer. Oh, who's this?
This thing is basically a little brother to the Reflex.
Who's this guy?
Fury 4 features 4
he needs to be hit in the face with a hot dog, if you ask me. At a glance, you can see there are some reoccurring characters on xshot's TikToks, and if I go to the people that they're following, they show up pretty much right away. So shout out to Daniel Rhodes and Joshua Young. Did I say that right? Josh and Daniel. Cool. And just going through some of these, what are they, thumbnails on TikTok? I don't know. You can see that all these blasters are again old. We've got the Hawkeye front and center. The Hawkeye's not terrible. It's a single shot break action. It's 3 years ago. It's old. I can see the Crusher, which is from last year. Okay. Reflex 6. Some of those side clip fed things. The Battle Scout. Woo, yeah. I know that's a Nerf equivalent. Ooh, wait a minute.
Thanks to everyone who entered our
Ooh, there was a special, like, chrome red crusher giveaway. I must have missed that. Whoops. That's kind of cool. So I guess they are using TikTok more than I thought. Never seen that one before. Maybe it is actually exclusive. But while a lot of these TikToks are lighthearted and fun, there is a darker side that is slowly brewing. And that is the constant barrage of negative comments saying it's Nerf or nothing. You just can't live like that on a TikTok page for xshot. It's actually kind of funny because Nerf really hates xshot because they've been stealing their market share. That's literally the reason that Alpha Strike exists.
That's a really good point, Diane. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Thank you. And also, Diane, I just want
All right, the gauntlet has been thrown. Nerf is so much better. xshot is the Walmart version of Nerf. Every masterpiece always has its cheap copy. Masterpiece. Mwah. Nerf in their masterful Elite 2.0. Mwah. Ultra. Mwah. Nerf. Handshake. xshot. See, why can't we all be friends? It's xshot for nothing. Oof. It's Nerf or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing. It's Nerf or nothing.
Oh my gosh, guys, I think my mental health is not too bad today. I'm actually having a pretty decent day.
That's a brutal comment. A day in the life of an xshot enthusiast. My condolences. Nerf or nothing. Nerf is better than your low-quality products. The harassment never ends.
There's so much you don't know about me.
Like what, are you like axe murderer?
Worse,
Worse.
What?
I'm a gamer.
Of course, top comment on that, Nerf is better. And then, Nerf is way better, LMAO. Yeah, Nerf, xshot. See, some people wish for peace, while others wish for war. Oh, he didn't even shoot us that time. People are still gonna be upset. xshot, be strong. It is the haters who are nothing. See, once again, I'm offering my condolences, and then someone said, bro, what? Nah, the haters are right. Oh no, the haters are not right. Big oof. How many kids do you see growing up off of xshot compared to Nerf? Well, that's kind of weird because obviously Nerf has been around for a lot longer. Nerf is better. They make guns with motors, but xshot doesn't. You heard it here first. Nerf is better because they have flywheelers. It's called a Nerf war, not an xshot war. Roasted. At Nerf, time to go to war. See, this is what I'm most disappointed about. xshot has these TikToks every now and then that call out Nerf, you know, just little jabs. It's nothing harmful. It's just, you know, having a bit of fun. But Nerf has never responded. Sophie Lightning, get on this. Start the online feud. There was one with like Target and Walmart. You could do that too. It would be for our entertainment. All these TikToks are okay quality, but the ones where you start beef, that's what the people want. That's what I want. Sorry, let me just make it clear. I want to see you guys fight, but for Nerf, it's probably not worth acknowledging xshot even exists. Okay, I think I'm done with TikTok for the rest of the day. My point here, of course, is that I'm just curious why xshot hasn't released any new blasters this year. Again, perhaps there are some very valid reasons, but they're pushing their TikTok, which has old blasters. They're sending out new boxes which contain old blasters. Maybe they're just finding it more useful to reuse old molds, or they just have a lot of those blasters sitting around. And while xshot blasters may overall be lower quality than Nerf, they're great performers. I don't think anyone can argue against that. It would just be nice if they fix their darts. Make them more compatible, make those tips a little less easy to pull off. And hey, if you're actually going to look into half darts, that would be amazing because for one, then they would definitely need to redesign the darts. But for two, then there would be some good competition to the ever-growing half-dart ecosystem. But I don't know what to expect at this point. Zuru, if you're watching this, reach out to me. Follow your boy on TikTok. He feels lonely. Nerf is following me on TikTok. Do you want Nerf to be ahead of you? Do you really want it to be Nerf or nothing? All I can do now is pass the question off to you guys. What do you make of all this? Do you hope to see more xshot blasters in 2022? Are you going to be getting any of these repaints or reskins that they're putting out this year? Why won't xshot follow me on TikTok? I don't know why I'm so hung up about that one. I just needed something to call them out on. Let's see what they do, because if they don't release anything for the rest of this year and next year, Eek! That's not good, is it? Thank you everyone so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more xshot videos, and I'll see you next time.